Hello, this is a quick tutorial to show you how to administer a test with Google Forms. The first thing you need to do is log into your Hutchdocs account. Then navigate to your Shared with Me folder or your Incoming folder. It doesn't matter which, it's just if you have a Shared with Me, you're using the old version of Google Drive, and if you have Incoming, you're using the new form of Google Drive. Both of them work in the exact same way. Next, you're going to look for Grade 6, Collection 3, Part 1. Once you find it, you'll open it. And this is what you'll see. This is the first part of 2 that your 6th grade students will take for collections tests. You'll see that I have added all of you as collaborators. And I've also added your instructional coaches as well. The reason that I did that was so that you can make a copy of each test for your individual classrooms. Here's how you do that. When you're in the test, which we are right now, go to File, Make a Copy, and this pop-up window will show. Hit one of your arrows on your keyboard until you have your cursor, and highlight Copy Of, and delete it. Change the first word to your last name. You could also put the year if you choose to. And then just click on OK. Google Forms will automatically create that new test for you. So now, by giving your students part 1 of this collection test, everybody in your class will be shown together instead of every 6th grader in the district being shown. So you've made this individual to your classrooms. The next thing that you're going to need to do is give this test to the kids. The way you do that is click on Send Form in the upper right-hand corner, and this pop-up window shows. Shorten the URL, and you will see this, which you can automatically copy. Now there's a couple of things that you can do with this. You need to get this URL to your kids. The way that you can do that is put it in Google Classroom so the kids can just click on it. You could also use Edmodo or any other LMS that you decide to use, or simply write it on your whiteboard and the kids can copy it down. That can be a little tricky, which is why we wanted to shorten it in the first place, because it can be very long if it's not shortened. Any way that you do it is completely okay, but the kids need to be able to have this address in their URL to be able to take the test. I clicked Done, and what I would like to do now is show you just a little portion of the test. So I copied it, I'm pasting it, and this is what the test looks like. Please note this, that each question with a little red asterisk next to it is required. I made every question on the test required, and kids will not be allowed to move on if they skip one of the questions. You did get some paper copy handouts of all of the passages for this test. The reason that that was done was so that kids could do a close read if they needed to as they were taking the test, because that's difficult to do on a computer. So you'll see that the passage is there, and then here are the questions. The questions are split into your standards, which is going to be very nice when I show you the tutorial on how to look at your results. Keep in mind that if kids decide to click on Continue and they have not answered a question, they will get this. Okay? When the kids are all finished with this test, it's automatically saved. There's nothing that they need to do. It'll be time for part 2, either the next day or the same day. That's completely up to you as well. And the next tutorial, I will show you how to look at your results. Please let me know if you have any questions.